Hello everybody and welcome to our show tonight. It's Thursday night and I am in the kitchen doing nothing in the kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to make some really easy, really frugal, really yummy truffles. But before we get into it, I was going through the stats this afternoon just because I like to do that sort of thing. And we have viewers from Australia, naturally, and New Zealand. Welcome our Kiwi friends. We have a lot of viewers from the USA and Canada. So that made me really happy because we have family in the US and in Canada. But we also have viewers from Ireland, South Africa, Portugal, Greece, and Israel. So welcome to the United Nations of Cheapskates. I think that's amazing that my kitchen goes around the world, pretty much. I think that's just wonderful. So welcome everybody. I am so glad that you can join us. And if you haven't commented, you need to be logged into your YouTube account, which is your Gmail account, so you can comment. But please do, because I'd love to meet you and say hello to you in the show. Now, this week, a couple of quick things. In my kids' Christmas stockings, and yes, I know they're not kids, but they still get Christmas stockings, I have always put special breakfast cereals because as a mum we have rolled oats, wheat bix and rices. That was our breakfast cereals. So when they were little, I used to get them the Kellogg's variety packs with the Cocoa Pops and the Fruit Loops, and because I figured there was only like 6 boxes in there, so it wasn't going to, 6 boxes of junky cereal once a year wasn't too bad. They would get one of those each. Now they've grown up and they all actually have their favourites. Tom likes Sultana brand. So this week, Sultana brand's on sale at Coles, $2.63 or $2.68. $2.63, I think. And it actually works out cheaper than buying the big bulk pack by 10 cents per 100 grams. So if you put cereal in your stockings, or if you have fancy cereals to go into your Christmas hamper for over the holidays, and you like Sultana brand, the genuine Kellogg's Sultana brand is the cheapest this week at Coles. The other thing I was going to talk to you about was the Black Friday sales. It's a bit of a bone of contention with me because I am a loyal Boxing Day sailor. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so Black Friday means nothing to me, but Boxing Day does because we obviously celebrate Christmas. So Boxing Day sales, Hannah and I have made it a tradition to get up and be out of the house really early, so we're at the shops by usually between 6:30 and 6:45. That's mainly because we just like to get a nice easy car park instead of driving around and around. And then we have a list and we hit those stores, we come out with our bargains, we come home, and often we're home before 9, aren't we? Mm-hmm. We go in, hit, out, job done. And we get so many good deals that way. So I'm a loyal Boxing Day shopper. So Black Friday, sort of, and Cyber Monday doesn't excite me. I'm not ready to shop at this time of year. I've done the Christmas shopping. It's done and put away. So I don't really need to shop. But a couple of things, if you are thinking of doing some shopping, if you're going to shop online, just be really wary. Make sure you are shopping at the genuine website, not a shonky covered one that's going to take your money and bolt. If you're getting emails, perhaps with all the specials in, and even if they look like they're coming from the genuine stores, don't click the link. Open another window, type in the URL or the address of the store you want, so kmart.com.au or target.com.au or my whatever, and find the Black Friday specials that way, just in case. You know, it will be shocking to think that you're going to save a lot of money when you're actually not. It's costing you a lot because you've been duped. So just be wary of that. And the other thing is, if you're going to shop online, think about the postage or the delivery fee or even the click and collect, because Kmart will charge you $6 if you want to click and collect. So while you might be saving some money, make sure you're at least saving enough to cover the costs of delivery. Otherwise, same rules apply. Make your list, work out a plan of action, wear comfortable shoes, eat before you hit the shops, take a bottle of water with you, and stick to that list. Don't go off it. And you should have a really good shopping experience, sale shopping experience. Anything you can add? No? That's a good idea. That's how we do it, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Loads of bags. Make sure you've got all your bags with you. And off you go. So, who have we got with us tonight? Kerry. Hi, Kerry. Hello, Leonie, Lorraine, Lynette, Yvonne, Narelle, another Lynette. Oh, two Lynettes. That's nice. Diana, Judy, Leah. Hello, everyone. Diana. Wow. Julian, Rod. It's nice to see you all here. So, no bake tonight. No cook tonight because my oven doesn't work. Means a new oven is coming. So, no baking. Makes life very interesting, but that's all right. We can get around it. So we were talking on Tuesday night about what we make. Going to be doing some little no-bake truffles. These ones, truffles, chocolate balls, whatever. These ones are the easiest, yummiest, most delicious truffles you can make, I think. They don't cost a lot, and they make a really good gift. Those little boxes I showed you a couple of weeks ago from the reject shop are perfect for these, or the cellophane bags that you can get from $2 shops. You can get really pretty paper plates, the gold ones or the silver ones or the Christmassy ones. Pop them on a paper plate, and do it up in cellophane with some curling ribbon. It will look lovely. And everybody loves homemade gifts. And everyone, I think, these days, most people I talk to, so I'm going to say everyone, likes something that's either really useful but nice or doesn't create clutter. And what better than food? It doesn't create clutter. So if you've got Kris Crinkles coming up at work, you need something nice for the lollipop lady and the mums that help in the classroom and the bus driver and whatever, think about truffles of some kind. They're really good. These ones are so simple. And the recipe, I'll put the link to the recipe underneath when I'm finished. But these are just made with little chocolate cream bickies. Just like that. See? 500 grams of chocolate cream bickies. Now these ones were like 49 cents a packet. I'll do that cheap. They taste all right too, actually. They're sort of like skinny little Oreos. So I just whiz them in the food processor till they're quite fine crumbs. I wanted to leave that one out to show you. You see, they're just sort of quite fine crumbs. And then you just need some cream cheese. Now that's the other thing I was going to talk to you about. This is the Manhattan cream cheese from Aldi, because that's what I had in the fridge. Coles or Woolworths? Woolworths this week has the Philadelphia cream cheese for $2.15. Pretty sure it's $2.15. $2.15 a block on half the price. So I've added 6 to my shopping list for this week because we're coming into summer and we go through heaps of cream cheese because I use it to make dips, and I use it to make icings, frostings, and for Christmas and New Year we usually have a lemon cheesecake, and it's a no-bake cream cheese one. So it's cheaper than the Aldi brand at the moment. So that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty. Now, Narelle, I'm a school crossing supervisor, lollipop lady. Good for you. I did it for a little while. Very frustrating. Some of those parents don't know the meaning of stop. They just don't. You have my undying gratitude at your bravery. Okay, now I've taken this cream cheese out to soften because I'm going to tip it into the bowl. My hands are clean. I washed them just before just like so. I'm going to get a fork and smush it into the crumbs. So this needs a flavour while I'm smushing. So if you have a handheld mixer, you could use your handheld mixer to do this, or your food processor probably. Normally I would just leave it in the food processor, but it makes a dreadful noise. You'd all be deaf. So we'll use a fork and pretend we're in an electric-free kitchen. Smush it. There we go. So, sorry, I started to read Narelle's comment about Lollipop Lady. And you never get anything from the kids. Wow, that's a bit mean. When the kids, the last high school Hannah and Thomas went to, the Lollipop Lady had been there so long, Gloria had been there so long, it was about 35 years or something. She was there when her children were in primary school, and her children were well and truly grown up with children of their own at school, and she was still the Lollipop Lady. She was amazing. She knew all the kids' names and all the parents' names. She was a wonderful woman. Okay, now we're going to run a competition tonight, folks. So get your thinking caps on. I'll give you fair warning. We're going to run a competition, and the prize will be a planner. Okay. So,
should have used your hands.
Well, I'm just about to go and give them a bit of a wet, and then I will use my hands. Is that okay? I'll be back in a second. Just so I should get the tea towel while I'm over here, shouldn't I? Because otherwise I'll be dripping crumbs everywhere. So there you go. Yeah, should have just made everyone listen to the food processor. All right, a bit like making rissoles, isn't it? Ugh. So just mush it in, and it will all come together in a ball. You can see it's starting to clump together. Now you can leave them as is, and they're just chocolate flavoured, or you can add some essence to them. I've got peppermint here that I think I will add. And Joy not on tonight, no. Remember the other night on Tuesday, Joy was talking about balls because she didn't have any rum, so they were balls. I've got the rum essence, and I've got brandy essence here. Now, if you are having trouble getting your Queen essences, IGA stock all of them. Coles and Woolworths used to. They've cut the range back quite significantly and don't have them all anymore. So if you're looking for them, IGA. Someone asked me where people get coconut essence. So IGA. Okay. Come together in a clump. Can you see the clump? Big brown lump. Now, let me wipe off my hands. So, oh, could you open that for me, please? Is that the peppermint?
Yep.
Okay. So that's the brandy. That's the rum. So they're what I use when I'm making rum balls. I use that rum essence. Now I'm just going to, I need a dropper and I haven't got one. Just a couple of little, because it's really potent, this stuff, because this is the natural peppermint essence. Right, back into the fingers, give it a mush through. It smells nice. Wish we had smell-o-vision, that'd be really good, wouldn't it? It smells delicious. Okay, now I will use a teaspoon. We've done those. Look at that.
What's the teaspoon for?
Shape it into little balls.
Scoop.
It might be too big. Just let me wash my hands, folks. I'll be right back. Little scoop.
Yeah, the green one.
Little green scoop, I think. We'll try our scoop.
That's what I use.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now we're going to get everything back in the drawer. Wow. Just like so. Okay. Haven't finished with them yet. They smell really good. 3 of my favourite things: chocolate, cream cheese, and peppermint. Yum. Okay. I should have the chocolate in the microwave while I'm doing this, but never mind. Okay, once I've scooped all these out, I'll roll them into little ball-y things. I don't know, it's a bit deadly looking, isn't it? Roll them into little balls, like so. Really easy, like you're back in preps, just playing with the Play-Doh. Whole house is going to smell nice now. Okay. Are you dancing while you're watching, Kerry, or are you sitting on the sidelines watching? Judy, my gadget drawer is a bit over full at the minute. And I don't have a lot of gadgets as gadgets, but okay. Keep these going. There we go. Let's see how many I get out of it if I do it this way. Now I'm going to melt some chocolate, dip them in the chocolate, and then I've got a variety of sprinkles to put on them. When I first started making these a gazillion years ago, I just used to use the little chocolate slivers. But there's so many more exciting, pretty ones available in the supermarket these days. So we've even got some that are Christmas coloured. So we'll be doing these. All right. Yeah. Daughter dancing. Okay. All right. Okay. Now the competition, folks. I would like you, if you would like to enter the competition, I'd like you to go to our website, go to the tip store, click on add a tip, and submit your best Christmas meal planning tip. Okay, so you have to go to the website, so you go to cheapskatesclub.net, click on tip store in the menu, click on add a tip, and the form will come up for you to add your best Christmas meal planning tip. So that needs to include how you decide what you're going to have, how you plan it, as in, you know, the timeline, if you're going to do a full-on roast dinner with a stuffed turkey and stuff, do you have a particular timeline to do it? What are your little hacks to make it easier? Okay, now, and then we will go through them and pick the best, and the best one will win a 2020 Living the Cheapskates Way budget and lifestyle planner. Do you want to try it? No? Excuse me. It's really good. Okay. Thomas was hanging around before because he was, what are you going to make, Mum? There's truffles. Oh, what sort of truffles, Mum? The cream cheese and chocolate ones. So I like those. Yes, we know. All right. Bag of milk. Put on half price sale. It's a bit rude. Oh, scissors have gone. You can do white chocolate. You can do dark chocolate. Do whatever you like. These are milk chocolate because they're the first ones that came out of the cupboard. All right. So it doesn't spatter. Okay. Right. So, okay. I will need the bowl. We've got cashews are too big. We've got little hundreds and thousands. We've got sprinkles, rainbow sprinkles, choc sprinkles. We've got glamour and sparkle sprinkles. And we have Christmas sprinkles. So, I'm going to use patty pans because they're here and they're convenient. Some. Oh, might need you to open that one too. Okay. Right. Let me give the chocolate a stir. Get back in there. Not quite. Open it. That's good. Ooh, these look really interesting, don't they, Liz? These are Glamour and Sparkle. They're Queen brand. Country Coles.
Yeah.
Queen brand, and they've got silver stars, gold and silver cashews, the little balls. Little gold, hundreds and thousands, little white and silver nonpareils. Lovely. Very sticky, hey? All right. Getting there. Getting there. Oh, I keep trying to open this. This doesn't want to open. I bet you all thought they were going to go everywhere. Yeah. I did too. All right. Christmas ones. Now these freeze once they're covered in chocolate. Pop them in an airtight container and they will freeze. Some hundreds and thousands, eh? So we can. All right. Oh, this bowl is dry. Oh, cocoa. That's what I forgot, the cocoa. Where did I put the cocoa in?
Don't know.
Dry. We do have cocoa, yes. in the cheese bin. I wonder it won't melt. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, straight out of the fridge is stuff hard, isn't it? There we go. That should help it. If at first you don't succeed, try again. That should make it a bit easier. And then I will get a palette to put on. Okay, so line dancing. Cool. Hi Tanya, how are you? I'm so glad you could join us. It's just lovely. Thinking about you the other day. Alrighty, let's see if the chocolate's melted. Come on. Where's that bag? Definitely melts, just thought I was going to check, because sometimes. Yeah. Alright.
Is it working yet?
Yeah, that's working. Because I need it to work in a hurry. Let's try this clear power. Can't see, sorry folks. Everything in this house dings at me. There, try that. Microwave dings, kettle dings. What else dings? Phones ding, doorbell dings, washing machine dings, everything dings. Everything dings at me. I may have overcooked it. How can I rescue that? Could you grab me a bag of chocolates out of the cupboard, darling, please? Because I have to say, I think I've overcooked it.
Where are they?
White container at the bottom. And the white one. Cool. Melts. Definitely melts. Try again. I'll never win an award for cooking, I can tell you. Or baking. Okay, let's see. Alright, try this.
Are you covering them?
No, why?
Because you're not meant to. You doing it for a minute?
I'm doing it for 10 seconds. I was doing it for a minute before and it was too much. Okay.
You didn't put the cover in.
Oh, not again. Alright, I've got the code for again. Where is it? It's easier to slice. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And people wonder why this show goes for so long. Huh. Let me tell you. Alrighty. Okay, get rid of that because we don't need it. Get rid of that because we don't need it. My darling heart. There we go. So is everyone ready for Sunday? 1st of December. Christmas tree goes up, wreath goes on the door. House gets decorated. Oh my goodness, I should have done this before we started. This is a bit ridiculous, isn't it?
You didn't
normally take this
stir
long.
it.
Pardon?
You didn't stir it.
It wasn't melted.
Did you put it back in for a minute? Do
30
30-second
seconds.
bursts.
30 seconds. Alright. That's better. This is looking a bit. I know it's cold, but it's not that cold after the heat of last week. It was quite nice to have a couple of cool days after the heat of last week. And we only had a couple of hot days before because they come out of the blue. Someone got a message? No. Okay. Oh, Narelle, what lovely neighbours. Hi, Patricia. Kerry, Hannah and I were talking about chocolate the other day, and I've actually gone off chocolate, as in blocks of chocolate. It just doesn't taste the same. I don't know what's happened to it, but it just doesn't taste the same. These aren't melting either. They're not even looking like they're going to melt.
Should have done it over hot water.
Should have done it over hot water. We'll do it over hot water. There you go. Everyone can hear the kettle beep at me.
Oh, that looks like it's getting nice on you.
Slowly, okay. If you keep stirring them, they might do better just sitting out on the bench. Gosh, I can't believe how slow they are. Right, now, so yeah, this is the last week of the Own Your Christmas Challenge. Done and dusted. Everything's done. Hopefully, everything's done. And we're all ready to sit back come Sunday. We can sit back and relax and enjoy the holidays. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. Knowing that there's no great panic, there's no great rush. Don't have to go to shops unless I want to. Just waiting for this water to get hot now. It's going to take a while though.
Should have done it the correct one.
Should have put a water.
But you didn't.
But I didn't. That's right. We can put these away anyway. It's a little box that keep up everything. So they're all together, just a little Kmart box, and it's like $2 or something. And the bottles just stand up in there so they don't spill. And then it fits neatly on the pantry shelf too. Alright. So, back to our competition. Your best tip for Christmas meal planning and on the website. Go to the website. I said before, go to the website, go to the tip store, click on add a tip. The form will come up. Don't forget to put your name and your email address so we know who you are if you win. And then give your tip a really good title so it catches our eye, or give some hints so it catches our eye and makes us go, wow. Write your tip, and then we will draw it. Draw one from the submitted tips, and let everyone know next Thursday who the winner is. Now I'll put the details underneath. They'll be on the website, but I'll also put them over on Trick Stats Chatter on Facebook too. Listen to this thing. Beep, 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 beep. Who needs a radio when you live in this house? Everything makes a noise. It takes ages to work. Go figure. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hear that? Alrighty. Let's try this. See if it works. Otherwise, I'll be writing to Nestles and telling them their melts don't. Oh, here they are. Look at that. It says on the packet you can melt them in the microwave, and I've always melted chocolate in the microwave.
No, you told me not to do the microwave anymore.
Did I?
Yep.
Maybe because the new microwave is wonky. Working much better this way, folks. Oh, we'll just give Hannah a gold star, hey? Go to the top of the class, baby girl. Top of the class. All right. Cool. One of the things I do to get ahead with Christmas meal prep is I do the fruit and veg shop probably 5 days before Christmas, just to avoid the crush. And I use my green fresh and crisp bags to store it in. But I peel all the veggies so that if we're having a roast, we have potato, pumpkin, sweet potato, whatever, it all gets peeled, and then I vacuum seal it. I can do that 4 or 5 days before we need to cook it, and it'll stay in the fridge, and they stay really nice and fresh. So I do the potato, the pumpkin, sweet potato, onion, all in one bag, vacuum seal it, pop it in the fridge, and then cauliflower, broccoli if we're having it, beans, whatever, same deal. They get, this chocolate's really bad. Pass it to you. Okay, I'm passing it to her. There you go. And that way, I don't have to stress about doing the veggies on Christmas Eve or on Christmas Day. The other thing I do is with the salads. If we're having salads, I make them up ahead of time and keep them in containers, and just don't put the dressings on until we're, wow, that was hot, until we're ready to use them. And they stay fresh for days like that too. So coleslaw, my basic coleslaw is just cabbage, carrot, celery and onion. And I just put that in one of the biggest fresh and crisp bags and put a trusty clothes peg on it to keep it closed. And that will keep fresh for a week. Potato salad, pasta salads, rice salads go in lock and lock containers. I just don't put the dressing on until we're ready to eat them. And it means that it's not such a rush. It's easier to get things done now. Okay, let me catch up. Oh, happy birthday for Sunday, Tanya. Oh. Wow. First Christmas present. Hope you didn't open it, Patricia. Got to keep it. Cadbury dark chocolate mint flavour for $1 each. I saw that at NQR. Thank you. No, the microwave hasn't died. It's still going well. I think it's just this, I don't know, it's a chocolate. Do you think?
That's why we don't buy milk.
So, new vacuum. Ooh, 301 joules. Oh, I love my vacuum. Kerry, you're going to get 2 hams next week. Cut them down into meal-sized portions, back seal and freeze. Yes.
Do you know she said vacuum sealer, yeah?
Oh, vacuum sealer. Sorry, Jules, I thought you said vacuum cleaner. I really need new glasses. All right, guys, this chocolate, we're on to 2 packets now, and it's just beyond ridiculous. So I'm going to give Nestles a little, because when it's bad, it's Nestles. When it's good, it's Nestle. Little call tomorrow and ask them what's wrong. Right, so what we do,
roll them in sprinkles anyway.
We could probably try rolling them in sprinkles anyway. Yeah, we can too. Look at that. They're so much nicer when they're in chocolate. The sprinkles don't stick.
It's just too much sweet.
Too much sleep.
Too much sweetness.
Ah,
I like them.
there you go. I really wanted to see these little ones, these little silvery goldy ones, because they're quite huge.
They seem to be sticking better.
Yeah, they do seem to be sticking better, but they're finer. These are really sweet. These would be gorgeous on top of little gingerbread houses. And hundreds and thousands. Just like fairy bread. So there we go. All right, so now we've had another disaster in the kitchen, because sometimes, you know, if it can go wrong, it goes wrong for me. There you go. You won't be able to see them. The little silver and gold ones are really cute. Those Christmas ones. They would be so much nicer with melted chocolate, but they just won't melt. Chocolate just won't melt. Now we know why it was half price.
Try that in the gold sprinkles.
Try that in the gold sprinkles. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's much better. Oops. Don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? So there you go. Dip them in chocolate. Does that mean I have to go through that box and find all those Nestle melts and return them?
Yep.
Rats.
Maybe that's why we stopped buying them and went to Cadbury.
Might be why we stopped buying and went to Cadbury. So really, that's simple. Now, the biscuits, as I said, were like 49 cents a packet, really cheap. The cream cheese was just over $2. If you want to use a packet of block of chocolate, the Aldi chocolate's about $2.20, I think. You can get the Cadbury melts for around $2.90, sometimes on half price, roughly. So, and they go a long way. You will have chocolate left over. They freeze. They make up really, really well. So now you've had the disastrous, easy and cheap truffles. Just don't get the disastrous in the head, Cath. You saw how easy they were. Can't get much easier than that, really. The hardest part was whizzing biscuits through the food processor.
No, melting the chocolate.
Melting the chocolate, yeah. Because my food processor is small, so I have to do it in batches. But otherwise, they're really easy. You can flavour them with whatever you like. I used peppermint. If you like orange, you could use orange essence. You could use lemon essence. You could use rum or brandy if you like it. Strawberry. Ooh, chocolate strawberries.
No.
Vanilla.
Vanilla, strawberries and cream.
Ooh, yeah, there you go. You mix it. Strawberry essence and vanilla essence, and you'll have strawberries and cream. Yum. So, really simple. And trust me, they won't last long. Probably 24 hours and they'll be gone. The fridge fairies will inhale them. Now, so I'm going to get 2 hams.
You read that one?
Where did I get the biscuits from? Can't remember whether they came from Coles or they came from, they might have come from, what's it called? SPC. No, I haven't been there for a long time. IGA maybe? I can't remember. But they're just, they're all around the place. They're just little cheapy, I didn't keep the packet, little cheapy chocolate creams.
Fake Oreos.
Yeah, they're fake Oreos, so pretty much, or they're fake mini Oreos. So
I can just use Truffles.
you could use chocolate ripple. You could actually use whatever you liked. If you wanted to mix it up, you could. I was going to say you could use ginger nuts and the cream cheese. You wouldn't need to add essence to it. Dip them in white chocolate and roll them in coconut.
Add some ginger to it.
You could add some chopped up glacé ginger to it if you wanted to. Yeah, really, if you've got your biscuit crumbs and your cream cheese, that's the base of your truffles. The flavouring's up to you, and then whether you dip them in chocolate or milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, again, is up to you. Now, you could do cherry ripe ones, which would be choc ripple with chopped up glacé cherries and a bit of coconut with the cream cheese, roll them into balls, dip them in the dark chocolate, because cherry ripe's dark chocolate, and then roll them in coconut, or just leave them plain like they are, and they would be really nice too. Let your imagination go wild. Think about the tastes that you like that go together and create your own. Come up with your own version. Oh, yeah, Tanya. We know about Christmas. Wayne's mum and dad's wedding anniversary was the 29th of December. We nearly always forgot it. They just about always did. So 29th of December, yeah. So December was a busy. It's sort of getting there, isn't it? No? Give up. We give up. Yeah, okay. I'll keep it and take it back. So Tim Tams would work. Use the no-name Tim Tams, because unless you get the real ones on sale. Jaffa Truffles. Who was that? Patricia. Orange cream biscuits. Yum. I love orange cream biscuits. Monte Carlos would be good, yes.
Lemon crisps.
Lemon crisp, you just lemon crisp with the cream cheese. Wouldn't need to add anything to it.
Yeah.
White chocolate and coconut for the lemon crisp.
Yeah.
So many. See, your imagination's going crazy already. Coffee. Leah. Coffee. So if you picked a caramel, caramel Tim Tams with coffee. Yum. Very nice. Okay, so that's it. Pretty much, really easy. They are very inexpensive. Trust me, they don't cost a lot to make. I very rarely buy brand names, as in Arnott's or whatever biscuits, simply because you can get the knockoffs that are pretty much the same for less than half the price. So things like Scotch Fingers, the ginger nuts, the arrowroots and that sort of thing, the milk coffees, all those sorts of ones, I just buy the generics. And if Aldi's cheaper, Aldi gets my business. If Coles or Woolies generics cheaper, they get my business. When I'm doing them for something like this, I can't see the point, and I can't justify it to myself to pay 3 times as much for the biscuits. So I don't. Look around. You'll know where you shop. You'll know which biscuits are the cheapest, and you'll be able to take your pick from then. And as I said, the cream cheese is on sale this week at Woolworths, or Aldi sells it the next cheapest. It keeps in the fridge for months unopened. You can freeze it if you want to. If you freeze it, you have to use it for something like this, because it will separate a little when it thaws. But mix it up into crumbs to make truffles or whatever, and it'll be fine. Okie dokie. Bingo. Caramel Tim Tams, just as I was in here. Yeah, wouldn't they be good? And I'm not, I like Tim Tams. And I don't mind the double choc Tim Tams. I'm not a fan of the flavoured ones, but caramel Tim Tams with coffee, yum. That would be really good. Ooh, I don't know. Do they make coffee flavoured Oreos? I don't know. With coffee and the chocolate would be good. It would be sort of a mocha thing, wouldn't it? 500 grams of biscuit and 1 packet of cream cheese. So 250 grams of cream cheese and 500 grams of biscuits. And don't be tempted to not use the 500 grams of biscuits because they won't hold together as well. They'll sort of fall apart. Trust me on that. Because, you know, experiments in my kitchen are common. Okay. Alrighty. So, guys, they are better than Rose's chocolates. Don't like Rose's chocolates. No, Yvonne, I've gone right off chocolate as in chocolate because it all tastes funny to me these days. And I'm starting to think that even the Lindt chocolate is starting to taste a bit, I don't know.
Except for the peppermint candy cane one.
Peppermint candy cane mint.
Yeah, remember the Lindt ball that you had?
Oh my goodness, yes. Where did we get that?
I got them from Carlos.
Hannah came home. Trust Hannah to find them. With these Lindt balls, you know the Lindt chocolate balls, the round ones. Peppermint candy cane. Oh my giddy aunt, was that the best chocolate I have had in ages. It was so good. Special release just for Christmas. Yeah, Judy, caramel melts aren't a thing here in Australia. I know they're quite popular in the US and Canada, but I don't think I've ever found them in Australia.
I've made them, but we can't remelt them.
Yeah, you can make them, but you can't remelt it. No. So, but they would be really good, wouldn't they? Anyway, so remember, folks, easy. Truly, they are. I'm not going to change the name and say sometimes they're easy. Truly easy, really quite inexpensive. You don't need to make them this big. You can do teaspoon size if you want to and get more out of the mix, of course. Sprinkle, cover them with whatever you like, coconut or, you know, even crushed biscuit crumbs. Keep some of your original biscuits and crumb them and roll them in the crumbs. Chopped nuts, chopped almonds, chopped peanuts, chopped cashews would be really nice, whatever. And that's a really simple thing. Now, there's something that I used to make batches and batches and batches of because they're really quick and easy and mindless sort of. There's not a lot of weighing and a lot of concentrating on them, so it's something to do and still keep an eye on other things at the same time, which when you sort of are busy is an important thing. So yeah, there you go. Please enter our competition. Please also like and subscribe if you would. It helps us, really helps us. And Yvonne's going to make some tomorrow covered in coconut. Do you know? Oh, okay, here we go. Try this. Plain biscuits, Scotch fingers or Nice or arrowroot, something like that. The cream cheese, little vanilla in the mix for a bit of flavour. White chocolate, then in the coconut. Yum. They would be delicious. Okay, so thank you. Please enter the competition, as I said. Like, subscribe, remembrers. I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Stay safe and enjoy. I will be back on Tuesday with something else that'll probably go pear-shaped too, but who cares? It's all an experience and it's just part of the adventure. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it and I shall see you later. Good night.